those of you wearing hats, especially upstairs, we do have some pretty good gust of wind every now and then, and I'll explain why a little later. We have some pretty good wind tunnels, especially at the intersections. But yeah, just for your own good, hold on to your hats, strap it up tightly if you don't want to lose it, because I don't want to see anybody lose anything. This morning I actually lost a bag of tickets. I had like 50 tickets in my bag and the entire bag blew out the window. Yeah, what a start, yeah? First day back to work and I lose about $250 worth of tickets. But it's all good. So our first stop will be at the Dukekahanamoku statue. That'll be your stop if you're trying to get to the beach. If you guys want to go hop in the water and cool off, take some nice photos, maybe take some surfing lessons, because they got a little tent over there set up for surfing lessons. Cheesecake Factory on the right hand side. Busiest restaurant on Oahu. If you guys plan on going there, don't get your hopes up because there's a great chance you may not even make it in there. On the right hand side, we got the Outrigger Waikiki Hotel. That's where you'll find Duke's Restaurant in the main lobby of the Outrigger. And the Owners Hotel on the right hand side. This is the Moana surfer. And it was given the nickname First Lady of Waikiki because it was the first hotel built in Waikiki. And in the beach out here on to our right hand side in front of the Moana surf ride is actually where it is believed that King Kamehameha the Great and his 60,000 warriors arrived here on canoes, right here in the front of here on this beach. And once again, if you guys wanted surfing lessons, on the right hand side, you guys look at those blue tents labeled Dive Oahu. That's where you could go and purchase your surfing lessons. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, there's some room upstairs. Just watch your steps and watch your head. Thank you. Aloha. Once again, please watch your steps, watch your head when you go upstairs because we have a low canopy. I don't want to see anybody denting those bars up there. Thank you. Oh. So if you guys look up ahead of us in front to the right, you guys will see that statue with a lot of flower necklaces around his neck. So that's Dukekahanamoku. And those flower necklaces are actually called leis. And yeah, that's what we usually give like graduates. We give people leis on their birthdays, welcome back parties, all of that. As you see at the airport, sometimes there's people giving out leis, the employees handing out leis to tourists. And yes, that just arrived. On the right hand side, we got this big beautiful tree. Anybody know what kind of tree that is? Anybody tell me? It's called a banyan tree. And that is where you'll find most of the locals hanging out on the weekend. We're at Green Bottles. Green Bottles and Heineken. The right hand side, beautiful beach is called Kuhio Beach. And Kuhio Beach is actually named after the last prince in our Hawaiian monarchy. After this waterfall to our right, you guys will see a statue. If you guys want to take pictures, get your cameras ready. I'll slow down a little bit. So that is Prince Jono Kuhio Kalaniana Ole Pi'ikoi. Yeah, I know, Hawaiians have really long names. Hard to pronounce as well. But this beach is named after him. Very good place to come. Enjoy the sunset. Cool off in the ocean. And if you forget your sunscreen, don't worry. There's enough already in the ocean for you. For all of us. All you gotta do is hop in, you'll be lathered. So our next stop is here on the right hand side for the Aston Waikiki Beach Hotel. This will also be your stop for the Marriott Resort and Spa down at the end of this street here. So later on in the evenings, they got some food tents and yeah, there's some food trucks set up here. I'll show you guys on the right hand side by Hyatt Place Hotel. You guys see this little one-way lane on the right hand side? They actually got a few food trucks set up already. But later on in the evening, that's when it gets busier. They actually set up like lemonade tents, lemonade stands and everything. Marriott Resort and Spa to our left. Domino's on our right if you guys want some pizza. But I'll show you guys a place that has even better pizza. And it's actually like near our main stop on Royal Hawaiian Avenue. Our next stop will be in front of the Hilton Waikiki Beach Hotel that is coming up in front of us to our right. And once again, just another friendly reminder, we do have some pretty good gusts of wind every now and then. I don't want anybody losing anything, not their hats, I don't want to see anybody losing their shades, any of that good stuff, or your beautiful flower in your ear. So hold on to it, keep in mind we do have some pretty good gusts of wind. Alright folks, on our next stop, we got a lot of great restaurants in the area. I'll go over more of them in depth as we get closer, but our next stop, that'll be for those of you heading to the International Marketplace, Marugameudon, Kono's Restaurant, Oops Lane, if you guys want some really good poke or raw fish, on our left hand side you got this pink building. Downstairs, that little corner store is called Maguro Spot. Really great place for poke. It usually gets pretty busy, and a little secret I'm going to share with you guys now, just because I care about you guys and I want the best for you guys. So if you guys plan on going to a great restaurant down here, a famous restaurant anywhere in Hawaii, and has a really long line, don't be discouraged. It is probably worth it. 9 times out of 10 it's worth it, because us locals, we don't like waiting in lines. It has to be really good, or you have to have really good alcohol. So as we pass through this intersection, if you take a look to our right hand side, you guys will see our beautiful Ko'olau mountain range. The Ko'olau mountain range on our right hand side through this intersection. So I'm going to explain to you guys right now why we got some pretty good winds. So the wind from the mountain at each intersection flows through the ocean, and it creates a really strong wind tunnel. So that's why I keep warning you guys, hold on to your hats, because at each intersection the wind picks up, and great chance you might just end up losing your personal belongings. So anyways, on our right hand side in front of us we have Honolulu restaurant, famous for their Kanoa pork sliders. Kanoa pork, pulled pork. And then we got marugameudon up in front of us. The place that's always busy. They got some really good noodles. Hi, aloha. Thank you. Thank you. And then to our left, we got the International Marketplace. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, we have the International Marketplace to our left hand side. We got a really good bar and grill in there. It's called Moani's Bar and Grill. My favorite place to go and hang out on the weekends. On the right hand side, you got a really long line right there. You see it's from Marugameudon. And as I was saying, we got some really good noodles, and it must be worth it because there's only like hardly a time I pass by and I see nobody there. The right hand side, we got the Royal Kuhioave Hotel. Very beautiful hotel inside. And our next stop is right down the road in front of the Courtyard by Marriott Hotel. We also got a really good Hawaiian restaurant in front of us, right in front of right by Courtyard by Marriott. So here on the right hand side, this is Carlos Hawaiian Food on the corner. Corner of Royal Hawaiian Avenue and Kuhioave Avenue. Carlos Hawaiian Food. Very authentic, very great food. I highly recommend you guys try that out if you guys want to enjoy some really good Hawaiian food. Once again, this is our stop for Courtyard by Marriott, Waikiki Malia, and the Hawaiian restaurant Carlos. So yeah, just trying to save you that little hassle. And our next stop will be in front of the Hotel lacroix. For now, we're going to put on some music and stop talking your ears off. You guys a little bit. Okay, our next stop. It's another stop with a lot of great restaurants in the area. So we're heading to Lure Street. That'll be your stop if you guys are trying to get to a Hard Rock Cafe. We got P.F. Chang's, Roots Chris Steakhouse. We have Giovanni Pastrami, Roy's Restaurant, and Denny's. All on Lure Street. And at our next stop, we're also going to a lot of different hotels. So those will be going to the Hokulani Hotel. Halekoa Hotel. Win-win vacation ownership. Castle Waikiki Shore. So this is Lure Street here, ladies and gentlemen, and on our left hand side you guys will see P.F. Chang's, but here on the right hand side is where we'll be stopping for those of you getting off at Lure Street for Hokulani Hotel. It is a really hot day, so if you guys want to cool off, I'm on a perfect place. Got some really good ice cream, acai bowls. I believe they got shaved ice. They also got crepes. So here on the left hand side, we have vacation ownership, and to the right of it, we got Cafe Glace. That's where you can go and get your ice cream, shaved ice, all that good stuff, cool off. On the right hand side, upstairs, Roots Chris Steakhouse, right below Yard House Restaurant. And if you guys are smelling pancakes and maple syrup right now, it's because we have Denny's here on the left hand side of this very corner. In front of us, Halekulani Hotel. To the right of us, we got our famous Roy's Restaurant. Very great place. It's a little pricey. Not gonna beat around the bush down, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. You should definitely go try that out. Ladies and gentlemen, Waikiki is getting pretty busy. It's starting to pick up, and there's a lot more traffic on the road compared to when we had our lockdown. So please be careful. A lot of people like to drive fast and like to just get through here to Waikiki, and sometimes they don't even pay attention at the crosswalks or anything. So yeah, be careful. All of our drivers don't pay attention to good here. The left hand side, U.S. Army Museum. They got some really historical artifacts in there, pretty interesting, and it is free to the public. The left hand side, beautiful Fort Brucey Beach Park. Did anyone see the fireworks this past Friday? No one seen the fireworks? So every Friday night, they have a fireworks show hosted by Hilton Hawaiian Village. And Hilton Hawaiian Village is actually coming up. And yeah, so every Friday night, Hilton Hawaiian Village is coming up. You can also go and watch it over there. Brucey Beach Park. It's free. You guys don't want to stand in that crowd or pay to watch the fireworks at Hilton Hawaiian Village. The left hand side, we've got a beautiful Halekoa hotel. Halekoa is a Hawaiian name, and the name actually means home of the warrior. And I assume they gave the name Halekoa, or home of the warrior, to this hotel because it's a hotel for military personnel, retired and active duty military personnel. So if you were ever in service, or if you're currently in service, I want to thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm pretty sure our country and our state also appreciates your service. I just got out of service in August, so yeah, ending of August. That's why I was able to grow out my beard. I was a part-time soldier in the Army National Guard for 3 years. I just got out and now I'm just focused on Islander Hotel, that big hotel. The rest of the Hilton Hawaiian Village is here after this intersection, or within this intersection actually, to the left hand side. We got 8 Hawaiian islands here on Oahu. I mean here in Hawaii. And we got 8 different hotels here at Hilton Hawaiian Village. So if you plan on going to Hilton Hawaiian Village, please let me know exactly which tower or hotel you're at so I could try and get you closest. How's it going, man? Yeah, so our next stop, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are going to the Aquapalms Hotel, it's also in front of IHOP, and that will be our final stop before Ala Moana Shopping Center. Yeah, just please hang on tight. And on this main road in front of us, heading towards Ala Moana, is where the wind usually gets the strongest throughout my whole route. So I highly recommend any of you wearing hats or shades on your head, please on too. You guys see the statues to our left hand side? We got 3 statues in front of the Hilton Hawaiian Village. So those statues actually tell a story there. And can you guys see the resemblance between me and that person in the middle? No, just kidding. Okay, so those 3 statues right there, they tell a story. The kane, or the male in the middle, he represents the Hawaiian hawk. The 2 women, or wahine, they represent the wind beneath the wings of the Hawaiian hawk, and they're uplifting into the sky. You can see they're actually pointing in the direction, he's actually pointing in the direction that he intends to go, and they're below his armpits, so they're below his wings. You guys can get a better look at it now, right on the left hand side. So here on the right hand side, IHOP and the Aquapalms Hotel. This is our next stop and our final stop before Ala Moana. So, our final destination, pretty sure the stop that you guys all been waiting for, Ala Moana Shopping Center. You ever see that hotel in front of us with the blue balconies? Anybody ever watched the original Hawaii 5-0? Does those balconies look familiar to you? So, they actually shot the opening scene there with Jack Lord or Stephen McGarrett standing on the balcony, and the helicopters flew overhead, and yeah, that's where they shot it, here at the Ilikai Hotel. They also got a really good restaurant in there. They make really good breakfast. It's called Cinnamons. They make really good pancakes. They got guava syrup, coconut syrup. That's my favorite actually, coconut syrup. You gotta try the pistachio pancakes. Pistachio pancakes with their coconut syrup. That's hard to beat. But anyways, I'm gonna put on some music and let you guys kick back and relax. But for the rest of the way there, please keep in mind we will have some high winds, and I cannot stop for yachts if they fly off. So you gotta hold on to them. Fly off, and I have to say aloha to them. Been to the Ala Moana shopping center. This is the biggest open air shopping center in the United States right here. And yes, I said open air, so the air you feel right now is probably the air you're gonna feel in there. It might get a little hot. But if you guys want to cool off, we have a beautiful beach park to the left of us called Ala Moana Beach Park, which is right across from the Ala Moana shopping center. And this is also a great place to come and watch the fireworks show every Friday night for free. And yes, they got a man-made peninsula. Show you guys when we head back into Waikiki. But the man-made peninsula is actually called Magic Island. Great place to go and watch the sunset. Great place to go watch the fireworks show. And as you guys can see, look in the parking lot. It's pretty crowded in there. It's packed. And most of those are locals. Most locals like to go and hang out here at Ala Moana Beach Park every weekend. Barbecue, family, they got a cooler full of drinks, cool off in the water, go fishing. There's a lot to do here. But yeah, on the right hand side, Ala Moana Shopping Center, we got Nordstrom, we got Macy's, Bloomingdale, Saks Fifth Avenue. Over 300 other retail shops here at Ala Moana Shopping Center. If you guys want to have some fun, we got a really great bowling alley upstairs near Macy's in the Ala Moana Shopping Center, and our bowling alley is called Lucky Strike Bowling Alley. They also got an arcade in there, a pretty big arcade actually. I think the arcade is bigger than the bowling alley, but it's also a bar and grill, so it's a fun one. Just you go there and enjoy a bunch of different things. Lucky Strike Bowling Alley. They make some really good garlic fries, probably the best garlic fries I've ever tried. Like hands down, and really good poke nachos. If you like poke or raw fish, great place to go. So before you guys exit once again, please make sure you gather all your belongings. Don't forget anything. Watch your steps coming down the stairs. Please don't bang your heads. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you guys for riding with me today on Waikiki Trolley's Pink line, because without you, my job wouldn't exist. They wouldn't pay me to drive myself around and talk to myself. So yeah, I couldn't do it without you folks. Thank you, I appreciate it. Every 20 minutes here at Ala Moana Shopping Center, you guys will see we got a pink line, so